worthless. Be right back.
That's it, just that section right there. After that, shouldn't be cutting. I gotta get going soon.
Yeah. I'll say one of these is if you come by in the afternoon for a couple hours and let you just mess with everything until it's right.
I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow.
Say one of these days, not tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you said afternoon, so I thought you were
One of
talking
these
about a
days, you'll just
specific
come by in the
thing.
afternoon. Like, instead of doing this stuff like 2 in the morning, I would better do off in the afternoon. So if we find out anything we need to change or improve or anything like that, we can actually go out and get something to maybe change or
Right.
improve it.
Yeah, just tell me if we. Oh God. How's it looking?
It was the same as I did before.
Really? Right. Let's wait until I'm reading somewhere. God, that's a lot of time between.
Well, did we said 20 seconds?
That is more than 20 seconds.
So we went black, now we're jumping, now we're climbing. Running, climbing.
How are we? It says we're dropping frames, but it doesn't look like it.
No.
Almost died.
Though there is a second where that's twice as happened now. When you're just sitting there doing nothing, and also you start moving, for that half millisecond, it like blinks, and all of a sudden you're just there doing stuff.
Yeah.
It didn't happen that time. Jump on a cliff, jump up and down. Oh, blinked for a second there again.
Like, I'm just gonna act as the antenna.
We should have one up those drives and black Google slides.
We also have to think we're also watching it on the same network.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to
there you
download
go,
stuff
there.
on the same network.
Drops there. I'd say that's fairly stable, right?
Yeah. Click on that connector. I haven't updated Instagram in a year. Oops. Down. I think he did.
Theoretically, that should be fine. I just gotta fix this little scan area here. If there's some jumping that was in-game stuff. Alright, let's check how the CPU is doing with all this encoding. Alright.
Better or worse, about the same.
It's at 81%, 85%. It was at 100% before, so it's a lot better. We were definitely pushing the limits before. Four cores is definitely not enough for this, but for higher usage, not.
What would I need to improve that?
A better processor, which basically means a new computer, so don't worry about it. The 810 is the best you can get for the FM3 series, or FM2 series, or whatever it's called. I have an AM3 Plus card, or chip, which is a FX8350, so that's an 8-core chip, which is meant for productivity. Which all this stuff is multi-core processes. So, and except for the games, but you're not running games on there right now. So things that are like multi-core processes, like encoding, which is what it's doing right now, because basically your computer has to encode it to send it out. It needs this. Theoretically, if you didn't want to use the webcam,
I was about to say, there's another webcam that is supposed to. Isn't that supposed to? Like the one above this should help with the encoding?
What?
The webcam above this. Fuck. Brian was telling me something about that. Never mind. I'll worry about that next time I talk to Brian.
Maybe
I've already forgotten what he said to me.
Maybe it compresses it pre-compresses the video, so it doesn't need. I don't know. I don't know much about
he was telling me about
recording devices.
Brian talking is like me trying to listen to thermodynamics. I register 1/10 of it.
So that's slow as hell.
Yeah. The internet, my computer, all of the above.
No, the internet.
Okay.
Mine at my
adequate solution to that yet.
Yeah, mine at my house is like 100. Not 100. It's like 50. I mean,
the best thing I can think of is if we get some kind of extender and I put the thing in the closet so it was closer up.
Outlet extenders. They have little, so you can.
Oh, the ones that they extend the Wi-Fi, the range of it.
Yeah, but they.
So I can pick it up better here.
No. So how it works is you plug it in upstairs into a wall outlet near the router. You plug the router into the outlet. The signal then gets sent through your power cables. You have another receiver over here that you plug into the wall outlet,
okay.
And then you plug it into your computer.
Well, what computer?
An Ethernet cable, so it hardwire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're not the best, but they're better than wireless.
Remind me about that tomorrow. What about looking for these things?
Yeah, they're fairly expensive though.
Oh, then I probably will be looking for these things.
Well, fairly expensive being like 100 something.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm saying they're not like, you're not gonna find them for $20. And if you do, they're not worth it. Wireless. And these are range extenders. I mean, you could put a range extender in the other room, but I have outlet extenders, outlet 2 outlet.
Shit, we don't have enough outlets as it is down here for me to use that anyway.
Huh?
I don't have enough outlets in this room as it is down here for me to use that one.
You can. I think one of those. You have like a million.
I mean, if I can use it with that thing, that's fine then.
I don't know.
I thought the way you said it had to be plugged into the wall, so.
I just realized Nick's out.
What?
I just realized Nick was awake.
Okay, is he not really awake?
You said that.
Oh, Nick. What about him?
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, he's not really up to sleep. It's today Thursday. Might have a late work shift tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what I usually pretty early. He's out partying. We're playing Monster Hunter. I know. When Chris plays that, he stays hours longer than he's supposed to. Chris is always like messaging me like, save me. Oh crap, it's already 3. I gotta go to bed.
Yep.
Yes, it's officially 3, Nick. You are
Wait,
way past your bedtime.
Before you go, how's the stream looking?
I didn't even think of that call. Shit. For me, Nick being up this late is kind of normal. Well, it used to be kind of normal. Now it's weird, but he says seems pretty smooth now.
I set the canvas to 1080, and then I set the screen resolution to 720, and stretched it over the canvas so that it would fit the frame, so that it wasn't as so the aspect ratio wasn't as weird as it was, and so it'd still get a higher resolution than it was before. I also increased the resolution of the camera.
So yeah, the downscaling probably helps.
Yeah. How long was that? Oh, here's
Night, Nick.
no, never mind. I'm lying. This is like $40. Oh, and they have one. Good night. Here's one for $89 that has a let's,
So it gives me 2, right?
yeah, 2. One's an input, one's an output.
So basically, plug into the wall, plug the Ethernet cable from the router to the wall thingy, and then plug this one down here somewhere, and then plug an Ethernet cable into that into the back of the computer.
Yes. Theoretically, it should work fine. They also have cheaper versions, but you want to make sure that it's one that will match your network.
And now I'll hold on to that one. If you find a cheaper one, let me know.
Well, there are
Thank
cheaper ones. There's ones that are like $40.
Oh, you mean match my network?
Huh?
What do you mean? Sorry, I'm like a sentence behind. What do you mean?
Well, I'm not sure what the network speed is here.
Like 50-50?
You think?
50-50. I'm pretty sure it's what Nick said it was.
Alright, so triple that, and that's about the network speed that you need on that. So that's 150. So you want an adapter that has about at least 150. This is overkill then, but you want one with a pass-through would be nice. So these pass-throughs, so you can like plug in another thing on top of it, so it's not taking up an outlet.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Plus, are these upside down? Yeah, those are upside down. That's not fun. I hate when they put plugs in upside down.
I think we just plugged it in however we could. That was the one thing we changed. I don't know. I really need to, one day during the summer when I'm not busy with school, I need to take everything apart, pull apart all these wires, all this game, and reorganize and resituate everything, and just redo everything on my computer, and reset everything up to make everything easier. Because literally when I got this, there was nothing on it. I put a few things on it, then I put like the stream stuff.
Yeah, so then there's this one, this $40 one. That one would be decent too, then. If you
Is that one of the pass-through ones? Or
no, it doesn't have a pass-through, but it doesn't block both. I think this one blocks one of the outlets. That's why it has a pass-through. Because see how it's structured. The plug's in the center, which means the top one's gonna block an outlet, which is why it has that pass-through. And then these have like 2 ports with a pass-through. This one is like you plug in the wall and then that turns it into a wireless adapter. So like this goes in the wall upstairs and this one goes in this wall and then just wireless.
Would that be bad?
I wouldn't trust it that much because
I just thought it'd be nice because I have a lot of wireless things down here. They could probably benefit from better.
well, let's see if this has a Ethernet port at the bottom as well. Okay, it does have an Ethernet port as well, but so the reason I say that is because one, it's more expensive, but two, the signal through power lines gets disrupted, so it's not perfect.
Okay.
Because you still have power signals, and they're not separated. So you get a very busy signal. So if you have a 50 signal, it's going to come through as like a 25. But it's going to be better than a 6.
Okay.
If it comes through that, and then you have to trust that the Wi-Fi is good, you dropped it down to a 25, and now the Wi-Fi drops it down to a 6 or 7, 17, somewhere between there, and you have the same Wi-Fi that you did before. So theoretically, you wouldn't benefit from it. Wired, you'd benefit because you don't have the interruption, because it would double the speeds that you're actually getting in here. Which would be better in any case.
Funny, like I'll be watching Netflix on here, and it'll cut out, it'll lag, it'll everything else. So if I take it outside of the back deck and sit on the porch, perfect, no problem.
So walls.
Yeah, it's like just
But
something right there.
this looks like it has an output. I don't know. I'd have to see like the actual like boxing of it, but this looks like it has the output. So you have that. So I believe this is your input. So you plug it in there. Make sure it's powered. Make sure the Ethernet's plugged in. And then it goes to the wall to this. So that's what that seems to be like. Netgear's pretty decent too. This is $90.
It's not too bad then.
Yeah.
It's not one thing, it's one thing I have to buy for this room in my life or anything.
I mean, you could always just go with a wired one for like $30. Here's this one's the Amazon Choice one. I think this is the newest generation of it. This one's 102.
I mean, if it will significantly improve my internet, I'll spend the $100 on it. If it's only going to slightly improve my internet, I don't want to spend all this money on it.
Yeah. Well, you might want to check.
Like if it goes from 13% to 15%, and that doesn't make a major difference, it's not really worth $100, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So I'll guess the best I can for under $100. I'll have to do for them.
I'll see if any of my if any of those YouTubers that I watch have videos